It's now time for chapter 2 of the blunders. I've got to say, don't mind that I'm in my pyjamas. So I'm in my Stitch pyjamas. Ouch. Stitch is happy because it's a weekend, even though it's a Tuesday. There's no name to this chapter, it's just chapter 2. Behold, the uni shoe. One shoe that fits both feet, exclaimed Bertie. He was standing in his workshop, showing off his latest creation to the man from the bank. His 2 feet squeezed into one big shoe. Presumably you have to be proficient at hopping, replied the man from the bank. He was a neat and tidy little fellow, his pristine bowler hat sitting on his lap. Bertie couldn't have looked more different with his wild hair, moth-eaten jumper and belt made of string, for despite being a lord and owning this great country house, Bertie had nothing much in the way of cash. In fact, just keeping Blunderhall from falling down cost a fortune every year. That's why these inventions were so precious to him. Bertie was sure he would save the blunders from their money problems forever. Yes, of course a uni shoe weather will need to hop rather than walk, said Bertie, but think of all the time you'd save only having to put on one shoe in the morning rather than 2. The man from the bank sighed. He had been pitched so many of Bertie's madcap ideas over the years in the hope of investment from the bank, but every single one was doomed to fail. Let me demonstrate my uni shoe. With that, Bertie began bouncing round his workshop. Boing, boing, boing. He crashed into a table. Bang. Swept his inventions off the shelves. Thronk. Landed on the man from the bank's lap. Doof. Get off me, you fool. Teething troubles, replied Bertie, wobbling to his feet. The man inspected his bowler hat, which now resembled a flat cap. Look what you have done, he thundered. The world's first collapsible bowler hat, said Bertie, taking it from him. Let me decrumple it for you. As he tried to make things right, he made things wrong. His hands went through the top of the man's hat. Oops, said Bertie, before trying to make the best of things and placing it on the man's head. Actually, this could catch on. The world's first open-topped hat. The furious little fellow got to his feet. I've heard quite enough of this nonsense. Bertie looked downcast. So the bank won't lend the money to make my uni shoe a winner. A winner? There's more chance of the earth being flat? Oh, I thought it was, replied Bertie. Good day, Blunder. People never trouble the bank again. No, please never trouble the bank again, said the man heading for the stone steps. But the uni shoe is the greatest invention yet. It is your silliest, and that is saying something. It would sell billions. I could have the whole world hopping. Blunder, you're a buffoon, replied the man now halfway up the steps. The uni shoe is sure to be a sensation. I'd bet my house on it. This stopped the man from the bank in his tracks. He turned a sinister smile on his face. You would bet Blunderhall on your uni shoe? Of course, ideas like this only come round once in a lifetime. This 2 feet shoe cannot fail, Bertie said, hopping on the spot to stop himself from toppling over. So, Blunderhall could belong to the bank? Ha ha, that would never happen. This is our home, and it will be forever. We'll see, muttered the man to himself as he came back down the stone staircase. He approached Bertie and reached into his briefcase. Between the tips of his fingers were 2 crisp documents. These are the loan agreement's standard forms, just a formality. Please sign here and here, he said, reaching into his pocket for a gold pen. And I'll fill in the rest, so kind of you to save me the bother. Quite, he replied, trying to suppress his smirk. Bertie took the pen eagerly, but held it upside down. He tried to scribble his name. You have the pen the wrong way up, Lord Blunder. Oops, said Bertie, turning the pen the right way up and signing his name completely illegibly. And sign this duplicate copy as well, Lord Blunder, just for safety. Right-yo, he replied, signing that one too. The bank will lend you the sum of £10,000 for you to launch your uni shoe business. You have 1 year to make it a success, or Blunder Hall will be taken by the bank. We'll see about that. Yes, we will. Thank you, thank you, thank you, exclaimed Bertie. He was so happy he hugged the man and lifted him off his feet. Put me down, Lord Blunder. Oops, just a little overexcited. Oh, I can't wait to share the good news with my fellow blunders. They'll be thrilled, utterly, purred the man from the bank. And that was chapter 2. Hope you enjoyed. Come back for chapter 3.